What's up, guys? This is Austin coming to you live from my house. I've got a little bit of time, so I just want to do a draft recap, introduce everybody to everybody else, and let's see if we can get into the first round matchups a little bit. So I'm Austin. Obviously, Bryant's my brother. Here we've got WTH. I'm pretty sure that's Will Pons. Dead Man's Party. So Will Pons, a very good friend of mine, close family friend, and his wife is the Masketeers, Christina. And then we've got Dead Man's Party, who's Jeremy. Jeremy is married to my cousin Melissa. Really great human being. Clayton and Jeremy obviously know it. Clayton, Will, Chan, and Jeremy all know each other really well. Clayton's married to my other cousin, Michelle. Buck Tom Brady is Don. Don's a close friend. One of Leah's best friends at work is Erica, and Erica and Don are married. Foosball, yeah, that's Will Chan. He's my cousin. Masketeers, Christina, that's Will's wife. And Cobra Kai is Richie, who's my brother-in-law, trauma surgeon, great guy. And Phil is one of Bryant's really, really good friends. Phil, excellent marksman, so don't piss him off. All right, let's go into the first round matchups, and we'll talk a little bit about the teams. Obviously, I really like my team. You know, there were a ton of wideouts that were really good this year. And, honestly, I think that since we're in a 10-team league and we're only playing with one flex, everyone should have, like, a pretty good team. So I think that makes it more fun. So going up against Bry, oh, man. Bry's got a pretty good team, too. You know, I think his weak spots, like, I think Gurley was limping in practice, so hopefully I can make up some points there. Unfortunately, Kelsey's probably going to beat Hayden Hurst. And, I'm not really sure what to do about but hopefully Le'Veon Bell. If I can beat Le'Veon Bell and if I can make up some, at least hold steady against Kamara and maybe win, maybe Eckler beats Gurley, I think I have a chance. We'll see. Bry's got a really solid team. I think he went crazy on his bench a little bit. Like, CeeDee Lamb is wild. I said Jonnu Smith, I think, for Tennessee. Also, again, a crazy pick. But the Titans, their Titans are really good. Vrabel's a great coach, so we'll see what happens. All right, going into the rest of the league's matchups. So we've got Cobra Kai. So this is Richie versus Will Pons. So Richie's got Lamar Jackson. Obviously, that's really tough. Although, Dak prime for a big year. And so Dak's throwing to Amari Cooper, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Cooper, Tyreek Hill, both really good. Hopefully they'll be healthy. Jarvis Landry versus DJ Moore. Again, both solid targets. I think Baker's going to do better this year. Apparently, what's his name? Freddie Kitchens is just like a terrible coach. Kenyon Drake, hopefully he stays healthy. But Saquon, I think Saquon's going to have a great year. Saquon and Aaron Jones, good God, Will has got such a stacked running back lineup. That's crazy. We'll see about Gronk. Wow, Will's running backs are just absolutely out of control. And then Richie's got Minnesota defense really good. I like Taylor, if he stays the primary back. He's running behind the best offensive line in football, so we'll see what happens. I think Gronk is like the ultimate high-risk, high-reward pick there. And so, and we'll see what happens with Ingram and Dobbins, both the Baltimore backfield. So very, very interesting. Will's got some really great quarterbacks. Oh, no, yeah, this is Will Chan. Sorry. It was Will and William. Will Chan with Saquon. Man, that's a really good team right there. All right, so now we got Christina versus Jeremy. Christina's got some really interesting picks. Like, a lot of these, like, sleepers who might go off. Kyler Murray might go off. Thielen, obviously Stephon Diggs got traded, so is he going to be the top guy in the slot? Terry McLaurin, got tons of hype. Obviously Ezekiel Elliott's amazing, Oh, and she got Chris Carson. Wow, that's a really stacked team. That's nasty. Carson and Elliott, oof. Tyler Higbee, prime for a good year with the Rams, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll do a little bit better. And Ron Jones. But it's interesting, I guess Fournette went to Tampa Bay. I didn't know that he already got signed. So we'll see if Ronald Jones still has a starting job in Tampa Bay. A couple other nice tight ends there. And, of course, Devontae Parker. Hopefully he'll stay healthy. So that's interesting. But then, Jeremy has got Mahomes, DK Metcalf, Devontae Adams, all really good. Got Kittle in the first round. Kittle versus Higbee is going to be really interesting. So we'll see what happens there. And, Baltimore versus San Francisco defense, both amazing. Solid draft choices here. All right, next up, we've got Foosball. I thought Foosball was Will Chan, or maybe it's Will Pons. No, it's definitely Will Pons because he's got the craziest quarterback situation. So Clayton, lots of value picks for him. Michael Thomas, and Mike Evans, which is insane. We'll see what happens with David Johnson, who got traded. Joe Mixon. I don't know. I just don't really. I know Mixon got a lot of hype, but he did really bad last year. I just don't trust him. I think Melvin Gordon's a great pick. Calvin Ridley. Lots of good heat there. I like Will's team a lot too. Odell, Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry was second overall, which is crazy. And Raheem Mostert, Zach Ertz, all these are really solid guys. Let's see about Dave Montgomery. I mean, he jacked up his groin. He's definitely not going to be starting in week 1. That's what if I recall correctly. But then, I got Gardner Minshew picked so high. Gardner Minshew and Josh Allen picked so high. It's insane. I think that was the only insane pick of the draft where I looked at it and I was like, what are you doing? This is crazy. All right, and then got Don a sleeper play, doing some deep research here. All right, so let's see. Don's got Matt Ryan, DeAndre Hopkins, A.J. Brown. Yeah, all those good guys. Dalvin Cook was his first round pick. Cook and Chubb, both really, really good. Noah Fant, just had a breakout first year, obviously really good. And James Conner as another running back. I think Conner is just really solid, as long as Big Ben stays healthy, he's going to be amazing. Looks like Don did not draft a defense or a kicker. It looks like he's going to stream week to week. His bench is insane. Kareem Hunt obviously is a good pick if Chubb goes down, or just he's just a good player to have. I don't know about Allen Lazard. I guess he's going to get some targets. But yeah, Don's bench is nuts. Joe Burrow, totally nuts. Phil. What you got? Oh yeah, Phil's got such a great team. Phil's got so many picks that I wanted. So Russell Wilson, always a top 5 quarterback. Robert Woods, so good. Christian McCaffrey, obviously the best in fantasy last year. Mark Andrews, Cam Akers, really, really good. Hopefully, Tampa Bay, we'll see. Hopefully the kicker goes off there. And then picked up Edelman and Brady. And then we'll see about Austin Hooper. Who was the guy that he... Oh, yeah, Goodwin. I guess he went to college with Goodwin. That's wild. Hopefully he does well. I don't know if he's good to start, but we will see. So a lot of really interesting first-round matchups. Hopefully it's going to be really fun. I'm going to try to put out these quick little recaps as often